Hello, people. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello. Hello. Think I'm getting a reverb. If my voice still echoes, please somebody should let me know in the comment section. Good evening, everybody. For those of us that are already in the meeting, I would employ us to go ahead, inbox those friends we've invited, speak to people, call your friends, call your loved ones, call those people you think that should be in this meeting, those people that you know that needs this opportunity. Please call them in. Anyone experiencing difficulty in joining, please send a message to the group. If you can hear me, please say hello, say hello. You can turn on your cameras. Good evening, Joy. Good evening, Rayo. How you guys doing? Say hello if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes,
How you doing, Joy?
I'm doing fine.
Rayo, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Sam.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Dave. So while we expect more people to join in for this training today, I'm very excited and delighted to have you all here. I would just start dropping some links in the chat box for us to follow our handles on YouTube, Twitter, which is X, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you have not followed any of our handles, please feel free to do so while we wait for others to come into the meeting. Okay, I just dropped the links in the chat box. Just keep clicking on them. It's going to redirect you to all the platforms that we have currently. Welcome, guys. At any point in time, if you stop hearing me, please let me know. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome,
Hey, good evening.
welcome. It's good to see you.
Thank
Why
you.
does today feel like a Sunday? Am I the only one with the feeling?
Mm, for me, it feels like I don't even know safe. So tired.
Ellie, what did you do with your day for you to say you don't know?
Like it just feels like I don't know. A day that I don't know. But it's cool, yeah. It's cool. It's not like it doesn't really look like a Saturday passation.
For me, it feels like a Sunday. I don't know about you guys. It feels like a Sunday. For Ellie, Ellie feels like the day, right?
You see?
It's a little bit confusing. I said for you, the day feels like Bala Blue, right?
I swear.
All right, guys, welcome, welcome. I'm still watching for others. I'm looking out for others that are trying to join. What I did earlier before you guys came in, I pasted all the links that lead to our social media handles on the chat box. Feel free to click on them so that you can follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. The links are there. Subscribe to the channel. And while this is going on, I know some of you wouldn't want to speak though. Today is set for greatness. And for those of you that don't want to speak, just type in the chat box and tell me what your expectations are for this encounter, for this meeting, for these conversations that we're about to have. It's a very powerful session that we're going to be having. We have Coach Sparks in the house that is going to be taking us through some intense knowledge sharing session and education. It's going to be educative as relating to real estate, your finances, and how to close out on sales, marketing, everything basically that you need to survive as a realtor. As a matter of fact, the moment you leave this class, you would leave understanding that the next conversations you're going to be having would possibly be a conclusive sale to give you that box you're looking for, to give you that uh, finance that you need to enjoy the the year and buffer your expenses, whatever it is that you want to use the money for. So please, you guys should just take your time, keep clicking on those links, the different ones, follow us, subscribe to channels, so that the community becomes larger. For those of you that are here, you can inbox your friends that you've invited, share the link so that they can all join. Those people that you feel need it, those people that you know that need it, go ahead to share. Let's have this meeting with the numbers that we deserve. So I see that our key speaker for the day has dropped something in the group. You can also click on that link to learn more about him. And you can see he's also ready for us. We need to reach out to all our friends that we've invited. Share the link on your profile. Share the link on your profile. Those people that used to ask you for urgent 2K, it's time to invite them to something that is going to benefit them, right? It's very important that they all attend, understand, learn, get empowered, just like the way you've spent your time and energy. Teach people to fish and stop giving them the fish at some point. So for those people that you know that will ask you for urgent 2K, call them now to get into this meeting. I'm doing the same. I'm sending DMs to people for them to start joining. For those of us that have attended weddings today, when you go for a wedding, it's for you to go and spend money. You need to be here to learn to make the money that you want to spend. Some of us, basically, this class is not just for the money, it's for a refresher. From different trainers, you learn different things, and from their success points, you learn to improve on whatever you already have. So, learning is a continuous process. To develop the mind, you have to keep learning. While I'm speaking about this, I'm also here to learn from Coach Sparks. I don't know it all. I'm also in need of an upgrade. My brains need upgrade. I want to hear the tactics. I see his profile. I follow him right on Instagram, and I constantly see him. He's doing new things, is breaking new grounds, is opening new training centers. He's making good money. So I want to learn a lot about what is giving him that success. I really want to learn from him. I can't wait to hear what he has to say in the next 1 hour 30 minutes. I can't wait. So if you can't wait, I want you to also share the link, reach out to those people, and let them join. It's training time. Let's have them come in. Let's have them come in. Ellie, without wasting too much time, Ellie, Ellie Mimian, you're the one I'm calling Ellie. So if you can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, just give us say 30 seconds prayer so we can officially start off.
Okay. In Jesus' name. Hello.
Amen. Please go
Can
on.
you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Please go on.
Okay. Thank you, God, for a wonderful time. Thank you, God, for urban life reality. Thank you, God, for all of us that are able to connect in this meeting. Even as this meeting starts, we commit it into your hands. We ask that it to be fruitful, it to be productive, that there will be testimonies from this meeting, and the outcome of this meeting would be very fruitful in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hello, let Mr. Urban unmute himself. You are muted, sir.
Hello, sorry, I have been
I thought
speaking
that,
muted. Thank you
but
very much.
I was thinking of my network just now.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So I said, in a few seconds, I'm going to be giving room for the CEO to speak to you, to just give you a welcome and opening remark as regards who we are, what we do basically. I know most of you might have seen him, some of you know him, some of you do not know him, right? So it's an opportunity for us to get to know the man behind the drive, the motivations, the giveaways, the philanthropist, the business mogul. It's very important to place a face to the person that is actually organizing this thing. It takes a lot of trust, patience, finances to do this. This person that I'm trying to introduce, there is nothing I want to say basically, right, that would do justice to his profile. So I'm not just going to be reading out from a paper to introduce him, but just know this, that he is a professional when it comes to service management. I've known him for over 3 years. I have learned from him. We have fought, we have made up. He has taught me a lot. In all sincerity, I'll tell you that he is a boss and he is a friend, is a coach, and he's a teacher as well, right? So I don't want to waste so much time. He's going to just speak to us briefly before the training gets started. I would be inviting the CEO of Urban Life Realty to take the podium and just speak to you guys briefly. His name is Wokedi Dave. I would let him speak in person. You're going to see the superhero in flesh. Hello, Dave.
Hi, Samuel. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Sorry, I am in the car, kind of. I am. We had to close out on an estate, so I thought it would be earlier than this, but it's a bit later than we thought. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, the urban family. My name is Dave. I don't know if my camera is clear enough. I'm in the car. So please let me just give you 5 minutes um remarks about the company, about the vision. So my name is Dave Nwokedi. I'm an IT professional and a real estate mogul. I started my career as an IT professional doing the 9 to 5 um, job. I've worked in many companies as a subject matter expert, as a technology manager, and I've led up to the peak, which is Microsoft support, where I was the subject matter expert in Microsoft support. So what that basically means is the highest level of escalation. So basically I've seen it all. But the thing is, when you go into real estate, when you see what is in real estate, you will know that would I say you've actually been wasting your time. It's entirely on a different level, because in real estate I realized that I can make in a month what I've been making in years, in 2 years. So Urban Life Realty was given birth to from this concept, ensuring that people break even from the natural 9 to 5 job, right? And they are able to make it in life. So what we have tried to do is to partner with the young guys, which is you guys, to train you on how to make this possible. And the idea is for you to, just like what we have in this training, we have Coach Spark, one of the best in the industry, who will train you on the steps required to get there. So in urban life, it's a partnership between us and you, because we believe that we are one family here, right? So in this session, we want to introduce you to urban life. We want to introduce you to how you can make your first sale. We will guide you in the process, welcome you officially to the real estate business so that you can see that 9 to 5 is not the way to go. I believe that if you put your effort in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, just concentrate on the steps, the hands-on training, which will be given to us here. You will be so happy. You will gain so much and will leave here with so much information that you have not encountered in a very long while. So let me not sound like a broken record. I'm sure that with time, all of us will meet over and over again. This journey is about to get started. And I'm sure that, by the next time we meet again, all of you must have sold one property at least, so that you understand what it means to be actually independent and work on your own time at your own pace and make so much more than the people that wake up by 5 a.m. to rush to work in Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us in this journey. I'll hand over back to Samuel now, who will guide us through this journey. Thank you, guys.
You guys can put those virtual hands together for Dave. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you for that wonderful opener. Thank you very much. I don't see people putting up those virtual hands. Let's get more. Let's get more. Yes, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for those ones that are just coming in. We are officially on the way. So over time, I have posted some, or I have pasted rather, some links in the group for you to follow up with our social media handles, the YouTube. You can like, you can subscribe. Please do that while I am trying to bring in our primary and key speaker for the day. So I'll just take some time to read out our key speaker's profile to pave way so that your minds are set, you understand the capacity of the person that is about to deliver this very informative and educative session to you. So without much ado, today, our key speaker is popularly known as Spark Ovaje. Ovaje, please. My apologies. Spark Ovaje. Now, something about Spark Ovaje is a graduate of computer data engineering and data processing management techniques. He's a system analyst, business analyst, system engineer, IT trainer, real estate consultant. While I'm reading this, you'll be noticing something. IT people are going, the tech bros are going into real estate. There is a why to that. So I'll just go ahead. He's a real estate coach and a Lekki Lagos based IT professional who believes in self integrity and self discipline. He is humble and a God fearing and loving person. This one I believe about Coach Sparks. I've always seen him. You can't find him without praying. His full names, his full name is Sparks Victory Ogene Ogene Ovie. Me. Ogene Ovie Ovaje. He is popularly known as Coach Sparks Ovaje, aka National Real Estate Coach Nigeria, because of his workshops in various states in Nigeria. He was rated top best real estate trainer in Nigeria. Pay attention to the number. In Nigeria in 2017, he won best real estate coach in Nigeria in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. We are still in 2023. He has won it. So I'll just say he won the best real estate coach back to back. It was a hit. And now rated among top five best real estate coaches in Africa. He was also involved in some extracurricular trainings and workshops of teachers in Lagos State, in some public school in Lagos State as well. Nigeria he has done several community development programs for youths, market women, and businessmen in the mosque and in the church. So Coach Sparks cuts across all and sundry. He is not biased to one tribe, he is not biased to one religion. Make welcome with me Coach Sparks, I'm going to allow him speak, but I want to see those virtual hands before he says a
Oh,
word.
so much
Let
work
me
here.
see virtual
Hello,
hands
good
before
evening,
Coach Sparks says a
everyone.
word.
I
Welcome,
greet
Coach
you. I want
Sparks.
to say, let me first of all say thank you. Allow me to appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, boss, for having me. And the entire open, thank you so much. Of course, the truth in life is that if you don't connect, you can't collect. That's the fact. And I'm always excited when I connect with people. I always say this and I'll keep saying it. Youthfulness is usefulness. Let me break this down before I proceed. You see, when you are saying something like, a lot of people actually say that I am poor, I'm not making it, my background is this. You see, at the age of 25, this is my philosophy actually, and a friend of mine actually used that online. See, at the age of 25, you are no longer relying on the background. You are the background. You work hard. You take it up and you make it real. Actually, once again, I want to first of all celebrate you for being here, and I want to congratulate every one of us. The truth in life is that we're moving forward, and if you believe what I'm saying, you can type a yes in the comment section. That you may not be where you want to be, but you are not where you used to be. Yes, you may not be where you want to be, but you are not where you used to be. Well, I am the coach Park. I love Wakale, but I'm saying no. If you listen to a little of my concept, the guy that stayed in Paco House, uncompleted building, that once sold the newspapers, who has recruited people from the street, taking them and tell them that they can be rich, they can make it from scratch to scratch. You see, who believes in God but do not try and start saying that God is everything without taking about the right step. You see, righteousness is right choiceness. So, but you can be so righteous and still be very poor. You know why? Because prosperity is what? Prosperity is habitual, but poverty is mysterious. Prosperity is what? Is habitual. So those who are going to be wealthy and rich, there's always a philosophy structure. I have something I will share with us because my time is fast spent and I have less than an hour. So I need to be very, very fast. And I have a lot to share with you today. I want to say thank you so much, my president, the CEO, every one of you for having me once again. I see Omobolanle, Eliminian, Lillian, Victor, 1DK, I see 1DK, Samuel, Florence, Ojo, Damola, Ajibola, Ugwem, who again is that? I see one that name, is it Agbe? I can't call it very well. Sorry if I'm murdering your name. But the fact is that you're all welcome here. I do appreciate you. You see, you need to start making money, start thinking of money now. It's very important. Okay, 1DK, you're welcome. Let me get to share my screen immediately. I'm going to the session. Can I proceed quickly? Can I proceed? Good.
Yes,
All right,
please.
so I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to allow this to happen. Okay. Okay. So you can hear me, I presume. Now, let me get the other. I have a slide here I will share with us. We have two materials. I think I should start with this one. I just lay a little foundation first. Sometimes when we don't see any reason to make money, we may not even apply the journey of making money. So every time we say it may not make sense. So that's why I see I decided to have a small material I will share with us shortly before I proceed. Now I want to look at a little of wealth, money culture. If you can't hear me anytime, speak out to see. I love communication. All those grammar, they see all over. They say, Spark one, this Spark. It's God's grace, my brother, my sisters. It's God's grace. But the serious work, it calls for so much work, and I'm willing to make it work. All right, so I think I'm good with this. Now let me be sure you can see me. Okay. Oh no, I can't do this. Okay, you cannot see my face and see this. No problem. Then you always see the slide. All right, let's talk about wealth creation. I will just share with you just little stuff and I will proceed into the place of real estate. See, even if you are a realtor before or you are just starting, what I will share with you today will launch you seriously into the reality of real estate. But let me just go with this first. Now, I'm going to rush quickly. You need to consider wealth as a great amount of money, property, possessions, or ideas. So, one of the reasons why people may not get wealthy, even after they have studied the best of, or they have gone to the best of schools, and they have studied the best of courses, is because they don't have understanding of wealth. Even if they pour the they call it anointing on top of your head. If you lack no structure, you have no future. Wealth is a great amount of money, yes. It cannot be referred as wealth, no problem. Health is a kind of way. I've had that many times. But the fact is that you need to make money. And when you now start thinking about money, then that will not help you to know what to do. It is not about certificates. It is about certificates. So you can find somebody finishing school, have masters, he has about 13, maybe a lot of certificate and the rest, and still looking out for a place to work in manage a sport like a driver. Why some will get out of school and start imagining job. You see, but what we are trying to share with you is your ability for you to create something. Wealth is a lot of the mind. Success is 90% mental. If your thoughts are not updated, your life will be outdated. I'm going to take a pen. When I'm in my class, there's a lot of things to share. I'm a practical man. I will talk to you today about how you can start real estate, how you can make money. I'm so sure. You see, I don't need to pray about it. One of those days when we do all this, we'll go to play and go and queue. They will not be doing the deceiving us in the church. I'm saying that church is good, mosque is good, everything is good. But when you are too religious, you'll be poor. So you have to cancel that part. You need to sort of look at yourself and tell yourself the reality. I love Peace Square. He said, I don't die for anyone, I go do anything for anyone. He said, but if not to die, I know if he die for you. He said, this is reality. I'm talking about reality here. Your level of exposure determines your level of expression. So why are some people just, someone who's just come out with the third class, for instance, maybe or second class upper, and then you find that, or lower, you find that this person is actually doing so well than the other person that came out with first class. It is exposure. And sometimes it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. I know a lot of people say that. So the thing is that who you know can give you a revelation that will give you elevation with time. So position yourself quickly. I know what I'm talking about here. As a man thinking in his heart, so he is. You have to hunger for wealth by hungry for learning. The more you earn, the more you learn, the more you earn. That's the philosophy. But most times it doesn't work that way. As long as you are not empty-minded, you will not go empty-handed. Because the fuller your mind, the fuller your hand. Let's proceed with it. You need to understand that this is not the time to imagine too much. It's the time to sit down with yourself, for yourself, and work reality. Every little fund on your desk needs to be calculated. If you are not deliberate, you can never be great. Control where your money goes to today, or lack of money will control where you go tomorrow. Let's proceed with it. You see, discipline yourself. I love this one. I love this one so much. I love this part. Discipline yourself to make money now, or money will discipline you for not making it later. You see, by God's grace, I'm 33 next year. But this year, I'm 32. I made up my mind to settle that at the age of 28. Things are not working so fast and all that. I deliberately did all it takes to get out of any relationship that's not going to work out, to look for who to connect with, what to commit to. Because your commitment determines your commission. Like, you are getting there. So you discipline yourself to make money. That's okay. I want to make money. I want to reach a means. I do not want to remain where I am. A lot of people are thinking Jackpalism. They want to run away. They feel Nigeria is not good. But let me tell you something. If you are too abroad conscious, you'll be Nigerian useless. Can I please talk to somebody? So it's very important. I've seen people. I'm not gonna make it here. I think I gotta be in US. I'm going. You say all the stars. Fine, no problem. As long as your mind is not here, even the job or whatever you think you want to start, you may never find fulfillment there. Discipline yourself to make money now. Money will discipline you for not making it later. Learn how to use money. No one is rich without using money. Now, I'm not going to share with you just little stuff here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have structured this session this way. I did not come there to joke. I came prepared. Now, if you are talking about real estate, now let's break it down. Let me put my password quickly. Let me put my password. I have my password here. So it's going to come up. I have structured this quickly. I noticed that a lot of people most time, they want to have a reality of success, and then they will tell you, well, I can do real estate, I can make money. But the truth is, it's not everybody that is making money in the business. You know why? Because the foundation is not clear. Let me break it down again. If the foundation be what? Be destroyed. Is that not what I said? What can the what? Righteous do? And what does it mean? It means that even if you have all it takes to make sales, if you have a bad foundation, there's every tendency that you may never have results. So I want to share with you some stuff today. I have titled Land Titles Documentation in Nigeria and Land Banking. Why should you get this information? Well, because you're starting from scratch. Maybe you've heard about realtors, heard about real estate and the rest. I want to lay a good foundation. I am Nigeria's national real estate ambassador and coach in 9 countries. And by the God's grace, how did all start? Just about 5-6 years ago. And consistency, yes, but the understanding of the foundation. Sometimes you say lawyers are selling seriously, are closing deals, are doing that. Do you know why lawyers and doctors are so respected? Because they have the nitty-gritty, they have the understanding, they have the language, they speak the oniotic structure of real estate. They speak in such a way that they can get your client now start believing in them instead of believing in you that brought the deal. So therefore, you should have a good foundation. I don't know if I'm talking to someone. I love when people are interacting and you are saying, yes, right on, sir. Or you are saying, you are going to the comment section and say, I can hear you, sir. So we can get the feedback. So if you can hear me and you can see my screen, please someone just help me say, I can see the screen. Please let me just get a feedback, please, so I can proceed.
I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I want to go into land titles and documentation now. Now, can I please break it down? If we are doing real estate and they said they invited Coach Park, who has done so much work in 21 states of Nigeria, who is traveling up and down and delivering so much stuff and is having results because he takes results to cancel insults. Who has done so much on those areas, who once sold Pondo Yam or hawking it and all that, and can tell you that he has a street in his name called Spark Close. I am telling you about the foundation structure. So it means anyone can be productive. This real estate is a very sweet business. In fact, everyone was designed to do real estate. Hope you know. In the Holy Book, it is written that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And you know this, what he meant by that was that God created real estate. I'm not a pastor, of course, I'm the coach that goes to the church and the mosque and also attend the shrine once in a while for some reasons. I think because of my launching of projects in Nigeria. Let me give you an instance. So someone else has said, he goes to the shrine too. Whoa, what's he doing there? Let me share with you what I'm doing there. We wanted to launch a project some time ago, and we did every necessary stuff. They were still hearing voices. Someone in the code, hearing voices and all that, and then okay, we left that one. Then we went to do fencing. When we just turned to the other side, we just found out that the fence that we do to the height of our shoulder, before you see it has come back down to the height of our waist. Close share, what's going on? We had to call the ballet. They gave us something to go and do Owoko. We paid for money to enter the bush. Owo Ijoko to sit down, many things and all that. And then when we did every necessary stuff, they said we had to go and show Tutu a sacrifice. You are Yoruba. And so you can see an idea. So when I say real estate coach, for me to be the one in Nigeria, it is because of my work. It's raw. It's not just book. I enter street, I enter the land, I enter the soil, I enter the water. It is real, pure. So I'm telling you today that real estate is of God. The first job of God is real estate. He created the heavens and the earth. And read again. He said, when he went deeper in Genesis 1, he said, he hovered around the deep. Hope you know that was site inspection. Can I talk to somebody? Hovering around the deep was what? Site inspection. After he finished hovering around the deep and then seeing, wow, okay, this place is nice. He said the earth was without void. I'm getting somewhere. I want to share with you titles today. Just listen. When I'm done, you can ask questions. But please put your question in the comments so I'll go back there later. I'll be checking them once in a while so that you won't forget. In case you have anyone, just put it there. But I will go and check all of them. Now, he said the hover around deep. That was satisfaction. He said the earth was without void. If it's without void, what does it mean? It has no shape. It has no shape. It was not surveyed. When he was done with that, what did he do? He said he went and found out that the whole earth was with so many waters. What did he now do? He said he divided the waters on the dry land. That was sand filling. Now, if you check where, he said he planted. He will tell you that God's first job is real estate. He created an estate called Garden of Eden Estate. And I put it to you that they were not paying development level, so he chased them out to go and occupy it like come. It is real. So real estate has been there from the foundation. So anyone not doing real estate is missing out. In fact, you stay in a house, and then you are renting it or whatever. It is real estate. It's only that you are on the place of the giving part. What happens to the 3-story at the port, the other side? What happens to the building around the other shop? Can't you get them out? You were designed to make money out of it and to connect with it. That is why anyone that became wealthy in the Holy Book connected through real estate. He said he gave them land. He even told Abraham, as far as you can see, what was this thing? Real estate. So if you are not doing real estate, you are missing out. You are missing out seriously. Because real estate is king of investment. So that's the foundation for us. Now, it is actually going to be shameful to be ashamed of what is fruitful. Real estate pays, my brother. Real estate pays. It's a business you can even do. In meeting people, you can even connect with a job. It will give you access. Real estate has taken a lot of people they made them a lot of wealthy people without stress. So just connect us to who will buy. That's all. We didn't have any issue. Now you're not saying I don't know how to connect. I will teach you how to do the connecting now. But if you can do it, and this is the good season, I also share with the company what they need to provide for you to be able to succeed. You can ask me any question. Of course, I've been in the industry. I have done a lot of empowerment all over the country, so I can tell you about the Igbo terrain, Hausa terrain, Ifulani area, what area again, Yoruba, Urobo. What those? I have been there. I visited. I have passed through water to some places by Eastern, many of them. I'm from Delta State, Urobo, Ugele North, Ewleni. And you can know that, you can trace that into the general Bajo in the family. So you can get an idea that our family is a military family. Now, what am I trying to conclude by here? Over time, people do not really understand foundation of real estate. That is why you see they give up fast. A lot of people can start real estate and in their first 2 days, they have sold. Some in 1 week, some in 3 weeks. There was a guy that did not sell for 4 months. I think he started that in August, September. I think August, September, or August, September, before the children resumed school that period. When he got to December, I was like, coach, I never sell. I said, don't worry. What are you marketing? I asked him, he said he's marketing this. He said it's too many. I said, okay, hold on. I know I brought you to real estate, but you see, you went to go and join everybody because you saw that, so they combine everybody, you're no longer focused. So I'm telling you that here too, they need to be focused. What is focus? Focus, FOCUS means what? Follow one's course until success. You have to be focused in this business. I'll soon go to the next slide. I have lots that I have to do right now, so get a pen quickly. So focus, or you can screenshot. Follow one's course until success. You pay attention. Because these guys are selling too. You will not connect without understanding. And you don't know that not all lands are genuine. You want to go and have matters, of course, at Coast Park. I've been in many places, zone 2, court, and legal matters. My face is everywhere in Nigeria. You can Google that anyway. You say, Google's Coast Park, it's going to come up. Now you're going to see the story. So you see a lot of people that we have actually spoken about this for many years ago, where we did not know some things that I'm sharing with you now. And we are victims. So land that did not exist. So what did not allocate them. So there are issues there too. So when you now say you have a company, Urban, for instance, we have in everything structured that we have done this, we have done that, we are giving you guidance. Come on, you are lucky. Most of you are lucky in here. And you now have all these things free that we go and pay so much money to go and learn. Then I think you should be celebrating Urban for putting this together. The team. It is very critical. Let's go quickly. Land titles. There's no time. What is real estate? These are the outline of my training. Whenever someone says, I want to take in a class, I will tell him, okay, well, thank you. He says digital marketing. I will say, okay, what is the outline? If the person does not have an outline, I will not pay for the class. If there's no outline, there's no guidance. And when you have no direction, you will gather no attention. If you don't know where you are going, anywhere will look like it. Okay, I want to be a pharmacist. No problem. Pharmacists are also realtors. Dr. Laide himself, a popular, you can Google that. He's a very popular person. He left medicine and focused on real estate. He's wealthy. We have many of them, so many of them. We have brokers, Dr. Many of them. Doctor people in the business. Look at me, computer science. Inside it. See, you need to leverage it now. It's paying now. And it's genuine and legit. The only investment that has real at the back is real estate. So it is the realest. Let's go further. I'll be talking also about content, like I'm to say about the titles, like the survey layout. So there's a lot in this meeting. You know, if the person is new from foundation, he can't finish this meeting and remain the same. It's only if, for instance, maybe they have told you can never be successful, you can never eat real estate money. Do you know how many cars I have won? Do you have an idea of vehicles that can be won? Do you have an idea of landed what you can get without even struggling? Do you know how many countries you can travel without stress? Some people want to open Jakarta, for instance. You can't you try it by joining real estate and have an incentive, success on number of plots, and you are flying without stress because they will just invite you. I love today. I go together. It is important. Real estate can be defined as property consisting of land and the buildings on it. Of course, when you buy a property, land and buildings, it also works with what? With the natural resources. So real estate is beyond just land. It's also beyond building. No, it's beyond all those things. It's also with natural resources. One of my uncles is the assistant director of DPR. I won't call his name anyway. It's Obaji. You see all these guys. So tell you that everything is there. So real estate also has its own part in oil and gas. It's a lot. Now, the business of real estate is the profession of buying, selling, or renting land, building, or housing. It is a legal term used in jurisdiction whose legal structure, the legal system is derived from the English common law, according to my slide. Now, when it comes to real estate, you also need to understand the types, because you'll be meeting clients. Hey, I want to buy property, or you want to sell property. Do you know the various types of properties that you can deal on? Hope you are aware that there are some estates that do not have commercial plots. Hope you're also aware that there's some estates that do not have industrial plots. Hope you know that Dangote refinery is not sitting on a commercial plot. It is sitting on an industrial plot. So that's an industrial CFO. Are we talking to somebody? So it's also important to know that commercial real estate has its kinds. When someone is saying, I want to buy property, like I'll use it for bank, I'll use it for hospital, use it for school. Once it's mentioning hotel and all those things and offices, it is commercial real estate. When he's saying, okay, can I buy a place? I will now give it as an apartment. He will call it apartment buildings. When I will not start giving it out, it's a residential plot, but I'm using it to produce income. But the three basic ones are what? Residential, commercial, and industrial. We also have agricultural too. So you need to know the difference of all this, because people say, I have a CFO land. Ask him what CFO is, and I say CFO is agric. My brother, no wonder it's 1.something million. There's some CFO that are 50 million now. So when the guy is telling me, well, I bought the land, and the land I bought is CFO, and it's 1.8 million now. And why is your own 10 million now? I say, I'll just laugh. What kind of CFO do you have? What type of CFO and what class of CFO? Please get ready. There's a reason why they say Coach Park will pay him 1 million and talk somewhere. There's a reason, because of the head is there. It is real. As he realized that he entered into me, it's my calling, sir. So there's no how you connect. Even lawyers will listen. It is not a joke. It's very deep. I tweeted by God's grace, and he entered me and came out. He passed through me. I passed through it too. It's like people going to school, and school went through them, and they went through school. So they can tell you, feel like, for instance, I can break some things down on physics, chemistry, and the rest. So you say, well, how did you get it? Well, that's me. It's grace, because I did not just believe everything the lecturer just said immediately. I listened with him, and I asked him. I said, this one, I don't agree with this one. Can you break it more down? I will come back to this on the board and we'll explain some things. So how do you get that? I read this book and this. Say, wow, this is nice. See me in my office. I became an assistant lecturer very early. It is not a joke. Types of real estate. There's residential, there's commercial, and there's industrial. There's no agriculture. There's so many of them. Why should you know? Because you are going into real estate, sir. Why should I know? Of course, madam, you are into real estate. And when you are knowledgeable, it will be easier to get a client to buy from you. Because many of them will not just say, okay, let me just pay for the land because they just saw your fine face. Oh, I just like his suit, so I'm paying. They don't pay because of your suit, sir. They pay because of what you carry. What you carry will determine how much you carry. So it's very sensitive. You see, in life, you need to know that if you don't have anything to offer, you will suffer. Can I even break this thing down? See, it is very important. I pray you understand what I'm trying to communicate. It's very, very sensitive. Well, let me go into this other part because of our time. When it comes to the place of real estate, and I want to start the business, or I want to go into real estate, who am I? Am I a marketer? No, you're not a marketer. Who are marketers now then? Marketers are those people who just take the property. They just say, okay, this is the name of the estate. The name of the estate is this one, X estate. And currently we have this. They do not have understanding of what it means to deal on real estate from the angle of consultation. And hear me, sir, Amma. It takes an oracle to be consulted. So if you are not ready to be an oracle, you may never be referred to as a consultant. So you want them to consult you. Consult you now, you need to study to show yourself approved. Read so much. And I tell you, even when you get that big job in that oil company, oh God, the commission you can get in real estate will shock you. You have an opportunity there, in fact, you will resign yourself. Do you know how much? You have an idea of how much budget I bought this year? I mean, tens of millions, like those ones. Good millions. I mean, good millions, not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40. It is real. Real estate is king of investment. Are you a consultant? Hope you know that who we are building you to become is to become a real estate consultant, an associate of real estate that understand the jurisdiction of law, the structure of real estate, of concept of real estate, that knows how to penetrate the market, that knows how to speak to someone. So if you have done marketing, you have done business admin, very good business, leverage it and make sure you enjoy real estate. I know you know someone that knows someone who knows someone that will know someone that can connect with someone that will refer someone that you know. You don't that will find someone that you don't know. So that is real estate consultancy. You are unique. It's a unique role that involves the purchasing or selling properties, unlike a traditional real estate agent. You are not an agent. They're not those ones who will walk up and down, just be their play their slippers up and down. No, you are not that person. You are a real estate consultant. They consult you for marketing. They consult you for selling. It is your job to understand market analysis, modeling, and lease management. Little of them, not everything though, but just have it in mind that for me to be a proper real estate consultant, I should know these things. There's a lot to share with you here. Of course, there's some material that can be sent to you guys later. Now, have it in mind, there's what they call real estate and a realtor. A realtor and a real estate person. A real estate consultant and a realtor, they play different roles in the housing market, though they look alike. You say, I'm a realtor. If you are a realtor, it means that you are in real estate for buying and selling. Yes, there's a difference. So you actually have to buy and sell properties. Of course, you can call yourself a realtor. But a consultant is somebody that is like a god. So I'm a consultant, they can consult you. I want a property in Ekpe. What do I know about it? I want a property in Ikodu. How can I do so? You can give advice because you have understanding and because you have connection. When you don't have that information, how do you do such connection? It is sensitive. So there's a difference. I'm going to come back there when it's time, but it's not needed now. Let's go quickly. The industry of real estate consulting requires you to understand real estate from a different concept. Not looking at it like an agent. It is your job to sit up and say, okay, 1 million square meters on this property. So I just imagine some people that they will tell them to come and buy property or to come and sell, and they don't even have information about the plot size. They don't know the price. They don't know some things, and they're just there watching. Your understanding is very critical. That's the consulting industry. Your role is to establish what? Relationship. Your role is what? To establish relationship. And it's also your job to understand how to deal with reports. So when it comes to real estate, it's okay where you write it down. I'm a consultant in this job, or I want to be a consultant, but currently I'm a realtor. I'm involved in the place of selling properties and the rest. Okay, now I want to sell 5 plots of this particular project. This is my target. You write it down. Where will I get the client to buy this kind of property? What will I do? So it is your job to look into those areas, and that will not help you. It's okay. When will I go for inspection to see this property? How soon can I make videos on this property? What can I need to do? What do I need? So these are the things you can ask the company, and we will give it to you. That's the rule. Now, a listing agent realtor is also part of it here. You might have heard about listing agent, so those people that actually bring a deal. Take for instance, maybe you have a particular property selling, and then a client is buying a deal, and you brought the deal, for instance. Or maybe we have a project, we'll just post something on our platform that says, okay, let's sell this house, let's sell this our estate, let's have this land marketed. Now, in that place, you should know that you are doing the job of a listing agent realtor. And have it in mind. A listing agent realtor is an hybrid term. It's a combination of a buyer's agent realtor and a seller's agent realtor. Now, a listing agent realtor is of 2 categories. Now, let me break it down so you understand now. Listing agent means someone that lists the property. He will say it to the people that they will say it online, just like a consultant or a realtor. You post the property online on GG and on other platforms, and people see the property you are selling. And that property that you are posting over there, the person that sees it is a client. But the property you are posting our own estate flyer. So it means that you are in between. You are on the buyer's side and also on the seller's side. Because you brought the what? The deal, you brought the client, and you know the seller directly. So what does it mean? That's a listing agent realtor. So have you just screenshot these things? They will be needed later. They are not needed now in this session, actually. I'm just breaking all these things down because they are important. Who is a broker? Because you are doing real estate consultancy with me, so I have to break it down. I said the topic was what? Realtorpreneur. I didn't write it on the screen, but that's what I actually wanted to put there. It's a business of realtor plus entrepreneurship. So you add real estate to the corner. So, okay, well, there's a daily I was telling me that I don't know how to meet people and all that, but people are doing marketing, right? Store marketing, right? I will come. Do you know that she came with us to go and do marketing? We went to this popular where they have mandalas. Is this CMS side? It's when that side. At the end of the day, this lady met a lot of people, and then that one just said, "Okay, I like what you do and all that, but I think I like so. What can you? I like just like your face, the way you smile, the way you market, and behold, she sold to that particular man's what do you call it, man's brother who was there, and that one now connected her, brought a deed to her from the office. It was through that process that after 3 months later, that we got the testimony anyway, that she got her first job to become a manager, marketing. I think marketing director in one of these. It's a company that does it's like an industry. They are like Eleganza, and that's how she became a public entity. I think I'll try if I can remember her name. I'll let you guys know. That they gave her a jeep. I think it was a RAV4. It was a RAV4. They gave her a vehicle that day. She came. They gave her a duplex and Chevy view. It was so much information. But imagine if she had never gone out. Please write it down. If you are not vocal, you'll be local. It's not to sit down for house, look for work. Look for something to be doing by the side. And many of you don't even need to even do what they call job anywhere. Don't need to go anywhere. Just to sit down. The only reason why you have to just go out, just because you want to get to understand information, meet people, to be exposed and all that. But have it in mind that real estate will give you so much money. Imagine me just this week having selling just maybe just these 6 plots and getting millions of naira, almost 4 million. Imagine that. Whose company want to pay me 4 million naira at once in 1 month, or even in 3 months? Of course, there are companies that pays 1 million naira as salary, like 750. Another company that pays me that to support them every month, like 800,000. But what about the place of you having as a commission? Imagine you get the commission. Like I got the commission the other day about they were paying in installments 1.380 million. They're paying that consistently. Imagine paying that consistently. You can see how rich you're going to become. So are you ready to be a broker? A broker is an individual. A broker is a company of brokers. It just is in my slide, so I just need to have it. They want this land banking. Hope you know that is another way of getting a sale started. That's what I will ask you. Well, I use your company into land banking. You're going to say, Coach Park, what does it have to do with the class now? Let me break it down for you. As you are going out to market with some flyers, sharing those things online, somebody will ask you, are you guys into land banking? If you don't understand the answer, you may not sell. So it means that you need to know what land bank is all about. Land banking is a lot about investment in structure. So it's an investment structure. That's like a real estate investment scheme that involves buying large blocks. So it means that when a client is buying a part of a place that is not developed now, he's buying it so that in the future he can either sell it or he can own so much money, he can be wealthier. He's buying it now for 1.5 million, for 700,000 per plot, for instance, for 2.5 or even 4 million. And in the future, the price is so high. Like my children, the ones I bought for them this year. They were only a promo somewhere, 1 million. They just bought. Give me some plot there. And then my wife, the other one for 2.5. I know that the 2.5 million naira and 3.8 million naira property I got, those property in the next 5 years. Oh God. I can never be poor, sir. It is too late for me to be poor. There's your size. You need to sell real estate to yourself first. You need to see the value in it. You speak to you, you enjoy yourself. Real estate banking is very critical. That's land banking. It's not carrying money and putting on the ground for it to grow. No, it is just putting your money into real estate and let it watch it grow. Landlord grow rich in their sleep. So it's a place of buying a property that is not developed. There are things that can go wrong in land banking. I think I wrote them here, but I don't think it's part of my material. So I'm going to run quickly to the other part of the class, which is doculand. Why doculand? Why is doculand spoken about? Doculand is land documentation. I don't. Are you still with me? Are you all still with me? Land documentation. Now, land documentation is a lot of work. I don't know if you are with me. I cannot hear anybody. Let not be as if I'm talking to myself. Sometimes.
We can hear you clearly.
Thank you so much. But can you see my screen too?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So doculand. What is doculand? Doculand is good for those who are just starting real estate. Those who have started real estate but don't even know how to close deal. They don't have the right words to say to a client, a prospect. Because document means land documentation. Land is my course. I brought it out. I invented so many courses in Nigeria that made me so soft and powerful. With over 493 companies on my desk in 7 years. That's God's grace. But that's consistency. Content is king, but consistency is queen. Even if you have so much in your brain, wonderful thing to do. If you are not consistent about that thing, you may never be productive. Your level of proactivity determines your level of productivity. You have to sit up for things to be up. Let's go for that. Look at the table of content I showed you before now. Number one, survey. What is a survey? You want to enter into real estate, right? Okay, let me break it down for you. You can't attend this class. This is what they pay for, serious, very serious money. What you are learning here. If you have a friend now who is into real estate or law, get him into this specific. If you have the link, send it to him. Because you say, wow, that was so deep. Of course, I'm breaking it down the way it is to be done. There are so many things you need to hear. I will break the reality. What is a survey? A survey is a drawing of the measurements and boundaries of a given property. Oh, the land is this. I just bought an estate. Yes, you bought it. Where is the survey? There are two types of survey. Let me write it down. Write it down now. There are two types of survey. Because they will ask you, the estate you are selling, is it a provisional survey or a registered survey? You see this I'm saying here. Anyway, because fact, I've always said the truth. I will say the way it is, and you get the reality. Is it a provisional survey or a registered survey? What is provisional survey? A survey that the company makes provision for you is not registered. Doesn't mean it's not authentic. It's only that you cannot do anything on that property except with the right of the company giving. They have to give you a letter. But a registered survey means the portion you bought is in your name. Provisional survey can be gotten so fast, but registered survey requires time. Hey, you can't just say, can't you give me a registered survey now? You just bought today, you want to get registered survey today. It's not possible, sir. It's instant allocation on paper. This is the layout of our estate. Give us 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 weeks for us to prepare your register survey. Is it free? It is not free. So you see, you need to answer all this. It's very sensitive. Even if you go and buy the land outside there, you will still survey it. There are rules to everything. So survey is a drawing, it's a shape, it's measurement, it's boundary, it's guidance. What is layout? Layout means lay it out. Is what? The deleting of a what? Giving geographical expanse of land into what? An organized community or estate. So how do you know that the product is genuine? Of course. Or how do you know that there's a plan for the place? When there's a layout. If there's no layout, then there's nowhere to lay it out. We can't see the future. Because the layout is the picture of the future. You cannot feature in a future you did not picture. It's a layout. A layout is the nature of it. Giving geographical expanse of land. So it is sharing you, telling you, okay, this portion we have commercial, this portion we have residential. So in case they share it with us later, that this is the layout of our estate. That one will tell you the number of plots. Oh, this is 400 square meters. This is 300. This is 500. This is 600. The client say, can't I get 1,200? If you want 1,200, you have to combine 600 plus 400 and 200. Or better still, or 300 into 4. So they have to cut it for you. You don't just come over there. So because it's a structure of the development in that estate. Without the layout, there's no structure, sir. Are we together? So the layout is a definition of what you got. So some people call it survey layout. Survey layout shows the shape and shows the details of what is going to happen there. It shows you where the gatehouse will start and other things. And one of that street where I sell so fast is using layout. I'll just carry the layout to church, sit down with deacon, or I meet pastor. I say, Daddy, this portion, I like this portion for you, but I don't know if you're interested. But I told them to mark this portion for you, block B4 something. I said, this is the gatehouse. They bought this one, they bought this one's remaining. And I said, really? Let me pick this one instead of that one. Do you see? I don't want this one close to, I don't want this one, I want this corner piece. Sir, the corner piece attracts 20% amount. I say, really? Okay, what is the total amount? I begin to break it down. But you see, he's buying to the future. But you just say, this is a flyer, this is the estate. Who knows that? Nobody understands what you're saying. You're just sharing flyer. Have you been to the estate before? Do you have the video? Do you have the picture? You see, all this is very critical. That is why in my training, in the class I'm having, it is very deep. That's layout. What is a contract of sale? The client will say, what am I going to get when I pay for the property now? You will have to tell them, sir, you will get a contract of sale, you will get a receipt, and you will get a deed of assignment, and also you need to know those names, what they really stand for. And I'm sure a lot of people that are here for the first time or yet for the maybe have been in real estate before now, we say, wow, this is a so yeah, of course, because we went to the foundation. People wonder, how is a computer science person talking about real estate like this? Of course, because it became practical. Everyone can be very productive if you are ready to be proactive. What is proactive? PRO of your activity. That's the public relation officer of your activity. Until the public have known, okay, this guy is good with this. They have defined you. They can point at you and say, this one is good. You have not started. If you are not ready to be vocal, you are not ready to go global. Because your vocality determines your globality. Please, can I please proceed? Contract of sale. A contract of sale is a legal document stating the exact terms and condition of a party-related transaction. This one will tell them the amount they pay, the commission, the details of the payments, and everything that is there. So that's what we call a contract of sale. A receipt is a document. It's a legal document. It is not the receipt. The receipt will be there. So you say, what am I going to get when I make an payment? You get a receipt. It's an issue of it's a kind of document too, transaction document. Then the other one, contract of sale is like the document, the sales. Another name for contract of sale is what? Sales agreement, because the word contract means agreement. So in case a company says we are not giving contract of sale, we are giving sales agreement. Now let me say something quickly. Why should you know the difference? You should know the difference because there are some clients you will be meeting out there. We just call you on the phone. So what do I get when I make payments? That's number one question. That means that answer now will determine whether they will pay or not. Once it's you want to get a contract of sale, you get a receipt and a deed of assignment. Your survey will be prepared. It's a registered survey we'll give in our office. And I say, really, wow, that means you can search it in the verifiable in Alausa, in Ministry of Land. Say, wow, that's security. It looks at you differently because you sounded properly. But now say, when you pay, sir, let me ask the office what they will give you. You're not yet serious. No, you're not yet serious. See that thing now. You see how to prepare yourself, right? It's okay, oh, sir, you're going to get a receipt. He says, sorry. It's the only receipt I will get. And the man says, it's only receipt they used to give people whenever they pay for land. That is not true. You need to know what is given to a client. It's very important. A contract of sale is a legal document. A deed of sublease is just like a CFO. It's like, and I said the word sub means under. It's like giving somebody an authority under your authority. That's just the final. I don't want to emphasize on, so it's not really so important. What's the deed of conveyance? Please let me write down. I told you to get the pen before. I knew it was going to be a very, very deep meeting. I need to get water from my espresso. So, a deed of conveyance is a signed legal document that shows the title. The signed legal document that shows what a title has been what? Has been transferred. So between me and you, I say, okay, you bought this property, okay, let me give you this property. So I now sign it and I give you a document like a deed. The fact that the deed is not registered, conveyance means it's just conveyed by chance. So I give it to you and just sign my own part between me and you, only me and you know, maybe family to you. That's a deed of what? Conveyance. But when the deed requires is something that is transferred and there's a signing, there's a seal, it's a legal seal that is there, apart from just being legal, but it's a registered seal. Like the deed is actually registered, it becomes a deed of assignment. In fact, the deed of assignment is an instrument that is used in transferring total legal title. So how do you prove you own the estate? When they give you a deed of assignment. How do you prove you own the property? When the deed of assignment has been given to you, it transfer the authority. It's like dowry. It's like dowry. Let's go further. We also have what they call extension. In Lagos especially, extension, there are some places you say they have extension. Some part of Anambra in my travels say I have extension. Some part in Owerri, they put extension there. I don't think we have extension, but they are still using the word extension. I've noticed that. Maybe it's locations that are taking it over there. See, what is an extension? Excision is what? An exclusion or a separation of a given geographical area from the government acquisition. There are two kinds of acquisition. There's government acquisition and there's free acquisition. When they say the land has freehold, it means it is free acquisition. Yes, under acquisition, yes, but it is free. It's free from government encumbrances, but you need to apply. The lady you admire so well, very sweet, well, you like the way she talks, the way she cook her food and everything. You know, you like her talking, you know, her presence. If you don't make a move to apply now for her to be excited to you, you will soon have them share drinks on her wedding day. What does it mean? It means that when the land is free from government encumbrances, if you don't apply for it or make any move, you will still lose property because if they see that it's too free, too much, nothing is there, you may put something there one day. That's why you see people like us, we are real estate firms, will tell you, oh yeah, we have more to reckon with. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm a coach. Okay, real estate investment requires understanding. Excision is more like, I like this lady. I want to talk to her. Let me go pick a name from the conversation from this session. But let me come back here. I like this lady. Let me pick a name for somebody here quickly. Okay, let me pick Lillian. Let me use the word Lillian. Oh, I like Lillian. Oh, I want to talk to her. Of course, no problem. I went there truly and spoke with Lillian. And then she now says, okay, I don't know if she's married, but let me just use the name Lillian for now. It's okay, meet my father. Then I told, then we agreed. Yeah, I proposed to her, she have accepted that, no problem. She told her family, we are coming. And we came to visit her in our village. The pleasure of visiting her and making intention that we like her to be our wife is what? Excision in progress. That's called proposed excision. When the company will not give us, okay, like the way they say, like the way government will do. Government says, okay, these are the things you need to do for this place to be excised to you. They will not start checking the land history. That's what your family will be doing. We're checking the family you are going to marry from. Okay, you are these people like this. So we really give our hand. They will not give you the list, which is that things you have to do for her to be excised to you. The process of all those things, and then you now go and do the party at the end of the day, and then she now count out to like in Edo State, or maybe in Ogogo. You'll count out on your leg, and then maybe is it 12 times or 10 times, and then she now becomes your own. And automatically, as you're leaving that place, she's excised to you. That's excision. Excision is a land title. It's a separation. It's an exclusion. It's an authority over a particular coordinate. Science. What then is a gazette? Hey, the land has gazette. Oh, hey, it's gazetted. A gazette is not really a title. It's a progressive state of an excised land. So a gazette is a publication. Oh, you have a gazette, you can gazette your certificate. You can gazette so many things. Of course, anything published. and put it in a maybe a publication as with Guardian and the rest. It can be registered. So when they say a land, the estate is actually gazetted, what does it mean? It means that it's been excised before. The governors now publish it for the public to see that these are the list of the excision. No, it's like the woman has said, okay, all right, my name used to be Lillian, no, Lillian Obasanjo, but now my name is now Lillian. You now give the new name, maybe the husband name, Lillian Spark, for instance. Oh, Lilian Avaje, okay, she's not Lilian Avaje. So the process of letting the public know the new status is referred to as what? A gazette. So a gazette can be defined as a government published excision. Can I talk to somebody? See, this thing is broken down. So government published what? Excision is a gazette. So why should I know about it? Oh, you don't want to know about it. When you meet a client who will start dealing with you, ask you questions, then you have an idea of why you should know about it. You need to prepare ahead. Of course, you can work with somebody in the office who says, okay, speak with my superior, my colleague, my this, and then it can help you close that deal. But what if the colleague do not know? Let's move on. What is a CFO? A CFO is not meaning certificate of ownership. It means certificate of occupancy. It's a legal instrument issued by the government granting what? Legal title to what? An individual. Please let me write down. There is types of CFO. There is class of CFO, and there is kind of CFO. Help me write down if you're writing. Kind of CFO. It's not in my slide though. Now, types of CFO or kind of CFO. Let's do kind first. Oh, the CFO you have is what? It's a normal CFO. Of course, that's a kind. That's a kind of CFO. It's a normal CFO. The kind of CFO are normal CFO or what? Or global CFO. Please read well. Now look at this first one here. Don't forget what I'm saying now. Kind of CFO. Now, what kind of CFO is that? Is it normal CFO or is it a global CFO? Now, when this particular CFO is given to what? An individual. See it here. Individual. So it is who that receives it or who is given to that. That means the kind. When it's given to an individual, of course, all of them are less than 9 years. It's given to an individual or entity, like a company, it is what? Certificate of occupancy. But when it is given to who? See it here. Look at it. To what? A community. That's a village. The title is in their village name. Olokpokpo. It's in Sangotedo Monastery. It's in Oshowaka. All those places in Bedleki. Once it's all those names, that's a global CFO. Means it's not one person that owns it. It's given not just to a company, it's given to a village, a community. That's the example of what? Of the kind. Now, what about the types? On the types of CFO, we have agricultural CFO. Help me write down. Agricultural CFO. We have residential CFO. We have we have industrial CFO. We have agricultural CFO, commercial CFO, agricultural CFO, and what? Industrial CFO. There are 4. Hope you got that. Then the classes of CFO, we have federal CFO and we have state CFO. Write it down. There was a time they had something here in Magodo. Those guys had the CFO. I'm not saying that CFO can have problem, but I used to say this thing that the highest title is not CFO. It's not that the strongest title is CFO. You need to write this thing I'm saying down. I can actually go and argue with me anyway. I will tell you why. Because I argued too. I argued with him. I will got the answer. Let me give you an instance. There's a title called Supreme Court Judgment. Example, you can have a CEO one that's still fighting there. The Supreme Court now comes in. So that means upon this strong, yes, it's strong, but it's not the highest. Supreme Court is the highest. Supreme Court Judgment is a kind of title that is brought by the court on the property. You may have a very good title before, but because they are debating who really owns it, the court has to come in. And whatever they say in the court, if it's high court, they can do court of appeal and then go further. When the Supreme Court now says it belongs to part B or part A, that is final. Are we together? Can you now say I went deeper? It is important you know all these things. So you can now know how to coin your data and your speaking. I'm not teaching just marketing. I'm going to end with marketing. Why am I sounding this way? For you to understand that I need you to grow it. Let's go for that. If a client bought a property and the estate has CFO already, See, the client cannot change the CFO to his name. Hope you know. He can't change it to a CFO. Because the CFO expires in what? In 99 years. The CFO is done once. If it's in Oluwapopo's name, or if it is in Lillian's name, since I'm using Lillian. If it's in Lillian's name or Amos' name, that name that is in, you have to expire first. So it can be renewed. And in the place of renewal is when you can do some further edits. But the fact is this: will you want to wait for 99 years before you have it in your name? No. So what then do you do? You do governor's consent. So if part A sold to part B sold to part C sold to part D, to E, to F, to G, up to Q. Everybody is using part A, C, or O. The name will always be part A that owns it. So how do you individualize that C or O? You go and do a governor's consent. And it's just a stamp saying that this C or O belongs to so person. Are we together? You need to know this difference. Someone say, can't I make this? You know, some clients, they are very funny. They want to just test you. Can I make this CFO in my name? I want the CFO to be my name. How will it be in their name? Just say, no, it's not difficult. You can do a governor's consent and you can still work with the CFO. It's still your name. With the deed of assignment, it shows that you own it. So it's not a problem. They are giving you a registered survey of your coordinates. It's okay, relocate, and that's what that settles it. How's good? So I'm going to end on this part so I can do a little of practical calculation. Now, why am I concentrating on all this area? I really want us to understand the nitty-gritty. Before I proceed quickly, I don't know if you can see my screen, but before I proceed quickly, I want to share with you something now. Now, it's very important to note that real estate is very interesting. You see, real estate you are seeing over here that you'll be thinking that does it work, it doesn't work. Some people will tell you that there's no say, am I sure I'm going to get a client? How am I sure does it work? Does it do this? They keep talking and saying many things. The fact is that whether we like it or not, people are making money in it. But the reason why you don't get the money is because you are so much thinking about people who do not sell. And yet this one, if you don't sell, you will smell. Selling real estate is not difficult. How do I start now? I met Chris Park today, and they said it's the best in Nigeria. Okay, so tell me how I can start. Since you are Coach Park, I want to share with you how can you start, things you need to do. Number one, you need to have a brand name. Number one, you need to have a brand name. It's not difficult. You see, if you don't own a brand, I know, yes, I closed my screen. Thank you so much for that. I closed my screen. I'm trying to open up the other material. If you don't own a brand name, it may be difficult. Number one, let me give you an answer now. Look at Lillian name. Look at Victor. Look at Ojo. Let me pick another name. Who is there again? Sarah is here. Abashola. Oguyemi. I can see names. Jesu Dusin. I see Utibe. Adegboye. Let me take for example this Otokpa. Innocent Otokpa. You can have what called Inopa Properties. Inopa Realty. You get a name. You see, until you understand the meaning of your name, you'll be lame. You need to have a name. Name means Nami. People buy your product. They buy what you have to offer. So at the end of the day, that particular structure you have put over there, we now retell the concept and be the reality. That is okay. Well, these are the details of this one here. Oh, this is the stuff here. This is my name. Oh, my name is 1DK. Nothing stopping from having what NDK or DK Realty. Or maybe you have a favorite color called Green. DK Green Realty. You can put Realty in front of it. Realty means real estate person. A realtor. Or DK the realtor. Ojo the realtor. Victor the consultant. So something there. Lily Realty. I have someone that's called Lily Realty already that I'm mentoring that is doing well. Which has gone to Kenya several times. Zimbabwe, the other day. So it pays. It depends on you. So that's one. Then when you are cutting the name, create the email. I used to have a favorite name. Of course, you can use that favorite name. There's a lady I met. The lady said she's Yinka. And I said, no, YK. Just Y-K-A-Y. YK. That's all. And immediately we did YK Ventures. And that's all. So it is not difficult. So the reason why most time is looking as if it's not going to work is because we don't have structure. You see, and if there's no structure, most time, there's not going to be a reality. So that's why I say most time there should be a structure sense. Structure is everything and it's very important. And why am I spelling all this and saying structure, structure, structure? You have a brand name, you have the email for it, you create the social media like I did for my own. Then you start. It's not difficult. I would share with you something now, my screen. But before I go, because I'm still running up, I have just limited. I told they gave me up to like they gave me up to 6:30, and this already 6:26. Let me open my material back, my slide. Now I want to open a particular material you need to have. There are some tools you need to have. There are some tools. I call it tools. Realtor tools. Let me open it. Open quickly. There's no time. I want to start now. What do I do? What tools do I need? Please let me write down these tools. You need to have these tools. Phone to app. Don't worry, the training does not end today. Now there are more classes. Don't worry. So don't say, how will I learn these tools? Don't worry, we're going to get there. Photo app, for instance, you have a flyer given to you. Is the photo app you will use to put your write up, like your name and your phone number on the flyer. Canva is used for designing. We have the letterhead maker app. We have add music to voice and screenshot them. There will be a time we'll continue on them. We also have the classified app like GG. How many of you know how to use GG app? You know, everybody said that app. Property Pro app. Do you have a bucket account? See, it's not even difficult to start. All these things are very, very important, very easy. Have a look at this, for instance. Here, look at this, my Instagram, for instance. Let me share with you something. Now, for example, this is my Instagram. I want to promote this other stuff now. Then I must have had an account. I must have had a post here. For instance, and look at it. Videos like this will be posted. When you go to sites, look at a lot of Wakali there, going for real estate. And they are doing so well. You think this guy should just come out. And most time we do all these things, it makes them wealthy, rich. It is interesting. So it is very important to pay attention to all these areas. See, are you seeing a lot of people? So it's something that's been working over time. I wonder about someone that will actually take care of that very soon. But you need to know people are making serious money in real estate. Look at them, youths. See, this is real. And most I will provide vehicles for you to put. So all of these things are very important. You also need to know. It's always fun. All the big guys, top shot are there. They've resigned other businesses and they are coming, they are winning, they are doing so much on site. If you're not doing real estate, you are missing out. How do I start? Get a name. After dealing with the name, what next? I think I should have let me see if we'll show you the photo app. See the photo app, for instance. See the app, photo. Simple. Pick up, just click on the screen. The photo is always a red color. We just upload the images. Let me get a flyer. Maybe I'm looking for a flyer like okay, this is my program on TV every week. I was on TV today. Let me think I'm using this one for instance here. My brother, it's too late for me to report. Even demons are tired of me because the money does have to come. It has no option. They have structure. So go back here. See this. Look at the pen. Look at the pen up there. Put your number. The number, whatever number. I don't like giving up my number. I'm not saying that you should not call me, but it's good you call the company better than just calling me directly. Coach Park is always so busy. You can put the number. You see, I'm moving it. You can put the number in the box. There will be a box. You can have those stuff. Put it together here and all that. And then you see, there's a lot you can do. Canva app too. Is it video? Go and download this app. It's called CapCut. See it here. My time is almost up. CapCut. To edit the videos. I know they will give us videos most time to edit. Go to CapCut. See that you can edit a video. Look at what I did there with this video. So it's a lot of work. It's not difficult. See them here. I think I've cleared something on my phone. Okay, I've deleted it. When I do video and upload them, I just delete my so I can have space. So I think that's what actually happened to my device here. Look at video. So many of them. There's so much you can do with it. In fact, the least you should even learn is what legend. Is legend text. Go and download this. It's called animated text intro maker. Legend. I just come over here and just say I want to create a new intro. I just have this play button here. Watch, I just click this further part, delete it. Please give me one of my estate name, admin. Please help me quickly. I need to do a little party card for my people that are here so they can get to start.
Elite Courts. Elite Courts.
Okay, Elite, okay, Elite, I know Elite Cut. Elite Cut. How much is this selling for now?
We're
How
on
much is it selling?
promo. We're on promo now. 3 million for 500 square meters.
Awesome, very affordable. Okay, so Elite Cut 3 million now. Imagine oh God. I like that kind of estate. Please let me have this very soon. I need to push some sales there because imagine the sale, just one plot will make you a multi-thousandaire. Imagine me selling 10 plots. So that for instance, this is 3 million naira. For instance, this is 3 million. And there's an Elite Cut now selling 3 million naira. And I put here call. What can people say? Did you miss Banana Island while it was affordable? If you did, don't miss Elite Cut now selling 3 million naira. Now put my number. Put my number here because I'm doing the advert immediately. Call Spark. Let's put coach Spark. You can look at the sign here. I will not put the get sign. I can put the play sign. So we don't have that. Are you seeing my screen? Can you hear the sound?
Yes, you can see the advert.
Let me cancel it to display. So it's not yet done. This is how this advert is to come up on the screen. So very funny. You show me a cancel now. Okay, let me cancel it. I don't want. Please cancel. Are you seeing that Elite Cut? Can go to the next one. Are you seeing different samples? Can change. Are you seeing different colors here? Can change them here. Does it take time? It's not difficult. Scroll down. See this one here. Elite Cut now selling. If I'm okay now, just click here. This get sign. See the down sign. Download. Save as what? Video. That's all. So simple. What will I do with it now? Go straight to my other part here. Oh, someone's actually, I sent this to somebody. Okay, let me put here my status and share quickly. Let's see that. You not seeing that? So the sale starts. There's no excuse. Look at my post. See views. Imagine 201 people have seen this one already. So imagine I post something over there and they see it. That's the power of connecting. So there's no excuse. I'm not selling, I'm not making wave. Go and start. Hey, I have people that can buy land, but I don't have to talk to them. Look for a way around it. You can go to www.ebulk.sms. Ebulk SMS to get clients. How will I get people that will buy now? I don't know where to meet them. I will share with you one now. I'll soon close up. Let me so I can handle before I go into the time. Because I have another class at 7 o'clock, so I don't want to eat into that time. So I can be able to rest a little bit before that time. Go to ebulksms.com and register there. That's a bulk SMS platform. You can sign up there and you can add all the numbers of your prospect or suspects. Because if you are not good at suspecting, you can't be good in prospecting. Everybody you know, put their number there. Every business card you're taking, take flyers to the motor park. If you don't know how to do digital marketing, motor park, share the flyers there. There is no excuse. Hey, nothing works for me. I don't know what to do. Do not give yourself excuses. Don't give yourself excuse. Work it out. People are coming home this period as we are traveling. Ask Urban, give me the flyer of Elite Cut. Hey, is digital age? No, whether it is digital age or not, they are still accepting flyer. There are some burial ceremony. There are villages. There are places you are going to go in your churches. Share the flyers there. There's no excuse. No, I don't know where to get clients. I want to get clients now. What will I do now? Okay, you can do this one. Tiny URL. Follow me now. tinyurl.com/spark contact. Help me write this thing down if you can write it. Tiny URL. Let me go and put it in the comment section. I'm opening the site now. See what's going to happen now. tinyurl.com/spark contact. It's opening. Why it's open? Let me go and give you guys the material. Where's this part? Let me put this here so I can see it. That's the site. Thank you so much. Emole Estate. Yes, I see Emole. I like that Emole. Oh, I see a lot of content here, a lot of posts here. Yes, consent is Christ. Still, will speak on that. Thank first inspection. Thank you so much. You can make some. In fact, many of you don't even need too many skills. I told you before now that it's just a lot about certificate. It's good to get certificate as we go to school, but it's best to get what certificate. My brother, my sister, we all need to make it. And if you don't double up, you will never go up in time. That's the reality. See how you can get contact. Can you see what I'm doing right here? See phone number, see people's contact. You can connect with them straight from here. You can look for people that are into. See, there is everywhere. Into crypto, into real estate, into people that look at it. You can click and see more. It will give you different people, different businesses. People that can look at it, influencing house repair. You scroll again, you can see all this other part. You just click on this part of this button to chat with them, which is just simple here. On this their number, it will take you straight to click start WhatsApp. It will chat, it will take you straight to their WhatsApp and you can start chatting with them. Are you seeing that one? So you can just click everything I say and just write here, I'm a real estate consultant or I'm a realtor. We have this current product, we are currently on promo, I would like to connect with you. Kindly reserve and especially if you want, you can go send the video there. There's no excuse, oh, there is no excuse. It's not working, it's not working. It is you that is not working. When you are working, things will work. Lastly, before I go and hand over, you can also have this platform called www. Find, let me just find like so easy. NG contact. Some people are even here, they're looking for jobs. NG contact is a very nice place. If you're not on LinkedIn, you are joking. How would someone have gone to school for 4 years and finished and it still doesn't still have them on LinkedIn? It's joking. So this is are you seeing solar platform now? This is ngcontact.com. Are you seeing MBCUs? There are contact here of MBCUs. Are you see them here? In business, see them here. You can just click a view contact and connect with them. So what is making people not to make sales? People like us, we keep making sales because we know where to get the clients. If you are not ready to take the lead, you can never be the lead. So it's very sensitive. Pay attention to growth and let's work harder and let's work smarter. Thank you so much for your time. Are there any questions? Let me answer them before I close my meeting. Thank you. And did you get
Hello,
value? Did you
guys.
get value in my little time? I don't want to eat too much of your time.
Ask questions, guys.
I have
Ask
a
all the
question.
questions in your mind,
Go ahead with
please.
your question. Go
Shoot.
ahead. Hmm.
Okay, so my question is, so for someone that just want to start now, like
Hmm.
I'm starting real estate, and okay, I get a name, a brand name, social media, and everything. So if I'm to get a client, that means that person that is getting maybe a land or a house from me,
Hmm.
I don't have like currently I don't have like that particular property to sell. So like, how do I
Hmm.
get the product? Like, who do I call? Who do I
And
need
that's why we
to?
have the company. The office is here. I think you should drop a number. Please, admin, drop a number. They can always do that. They can always reach out to the admins quickly. Thank you so much, Wanike. Thank you so much for the feedback. Let me screenshot that. I like feedback. Okay, that's Samuel. Who's that? Whose number is that? Is that your number? They reach out to you quickly. I think the office should be
Yes,
the one to
please.
drop your number, so you reach out to them quickly. We have product amongst others that you have been seeing here. Then, if you have a kind of special request, we at the office can still help you. Are we together? We can also help you. Say, okay, well, let's do it this way. Let's get it like this. And then before you see, you are doing so well with time. It doesn't take much. It's not stressful. The only thing is just that a lot of people do not know what to do when they get to that particular level, just like you said, which you are not wrong. And because the fact is that there will be so much need most times. And then you now start finding people saying, okay, well, I don't know how to get this stuff. And they're asking me for something I don't have. No problem. Take the request. Get back to the portfolio, the company. Because if you tell everybody no, 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 the day they will need what you have, they will call you. Don't call it. So look for a way. And then sometimes you can also fine tune them in buying something else. Now, why do you want to buy the one in Banana Island or Lekki Phase 1? Have this one at K2 Epe, have one at Bedleki, one at Agbara. Yes, okay, really, well, let me scale it. You can still buy that one while it's buying this one. I was get and the rest. So you can win-win. Is it clear? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Did you enjoy the class? Did you get something? Did you get value? You know, today I'm not doing serious marketing. There will be a day I'm going to talk about Instagram marketing, Facebook marketing, or so many different kind of marketing. There's even true color ads. recently. Thank you so much for the thumb up. It's so much in real estate marketing, and it's so interesting, very interesting, though. So sweet. Imagine you sharing those things to your status, to your Facebook, your Instagram, and you are personalizing the material. One thing I want to say is that always personalize your marketing material. Don't just share them. Personalize them. If the flyer is there, use the Fonto app I shared earlier. Put your number on it. Send it to your broadcast. Start with the people you know. Start from your environs. It's not difficult. Take flyers from the office. Go to the motor park. Hey, motor park, go there. Send it over there. Like, I just remember a lady that actually sold through that motor park. Go there. That's why I shouted A because I just remember the commission. The commission was A, was an alarm, not a lot. So it is important to pronounce those things because if you don't pronounce it, you can't announce it. That's the fact. If you have a stock of real estate, wear the top. Let them know that you are a realtor. Because if you have a way of getting someone, you can print on the trusted and verified realtor, or like play if you become landlord, you write it down, get a cap, say Mr. Landlord. Madam, there's a lady called Madam Landlady, a friend of mine. So it is important. See, if you are not ready to be very proactive, you may not be productive in this business. So it's very interesting and it's not difficult. But the good thing is that there's so much money to enjoy. So much. When you are focused. When you are focused. Now you have the foundation. It is not difficult. Just start from there and you'll be glad you did. Thank you.
Guys, any more questions? Any more questions? So don't forget, while you're trying to prepare your questions, you can write them in the chat session quickly before Coach Sparks gets on his way. You can write that. Then again, we have our Christmas promo going on where we've slashed the prices from 3.250 million to 3 million for 500 square meters. For the ones for 2.2 million, we slashed to 2 million for 300 square meters before we return for the new year. So you can take advantage of that. You yourself, you can also purchase if you want. The initial deposit has also been stepped down as well. We are stepping very, 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 very low from 1.5 million to 1 million for the 500 square meter, from 1 million initial deposit to 750,000 naira initial deposit for the 2 million naira 300 square meter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that would be correct. So if you have your questions, please write it down. Coach Sparks, can you put the link, the name, can you type the name for the text editor that you used? You can type it in the chat box so that everybody can see. Some people might
Okay, which of the name?
want to use
The
it.
editor I use
Yeah, the one you use to edit the text, the quick
for the
text,
text.
and
Okay, don't
it
worry. Let me type
displayed.
it there. Fonto app. Fonto app. Let me just list them here. Fonto apps. You can just write them down. Fonto app. We have a Canva app.
Okay, while he's
Mm,
writing them, we did a challenge, which is still ongoing. The video challenge, where you can make a video and put it in any social media handle of your strength. If you know you have a lot of followers on Instagram, you can do your video and put on Instagram. Right now, I have a leading male, and I want somebody to challenge this guy. This guy's video is making a lot of wave and is having a lot of engagement. I was amazed. I keep watching and monitoring his entry, and he's doing well. So because of the delays from your NYC camp and some other people were quite busy within the week, if you have questions, if you need materials to get your video up and running, we are giving till next week so that this guy doesn't just wipe you guys off the radar. Please, guys, you can put in your entries. We're still giving chance for this. We are going to announce the winner next week, Wednesday, unfailingly next week, Wednesday. And for you, that is the leading male, you're doing well, and I appreciate what you're doing. You're going to get your reward in a bit. So, do we still have questions? Coach Parks just put in the applications he talked about. Please write them, screen grab, munch, and keep them so that you can use them in future. Do we still have questions? Anybody? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for attending. I see some people are just coming in. You have missed quite a lot, but not to worry. We have this meeting recorded, so you can always go back, refer to the video. You can fast forward the places you missed out. I know some people were in and off, out, off, on for some reasons that probably was beyond their control. You can have the recording later on. You can ask me, DM me, or any of the admins. We are going to provide the recording for you. If you have any question about the properties we are about to push out to you, we've been talking about this. We have the Elite Court that is selling in Ketu Ekme. We have quite, we've sold over over 2 acres of that property, and we still have more that you can sell and make money. We talked about the first person that sold about 10 plots and made within 4.5 million axis just for selling that property. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you a secret. She will be laughing now. That's like our first sales. That's like our first sales ever. And it seems like a magic to her. It seems like a joke, but the money is there, right? You'll be a, how do we call it? You'll be a millionaire by happenstance because you decided to make this decision. You just become a millionaire. The December becomes quite interesting for you. The weather changes for you just because you made the decision. So Elite Court is still selling. If you need any information about Elite Court, the documents involved, please reach out to us. Although most of the things are written on the flyers, we can provide these flyers to you. Any information, I know Shola is here. Shola asked quite a number of questions about Elite Court, and I provided the answers that were required. And she was satisfied with it. She pushed on with her client. So any other person, if you have any concerns, if you have inspection, if your client wants to visit the property, you can reach out to us and we will book an inspection. You can make use of our site, www.urbanliferealty.org. You can visit the site for any information. You are in the WhatsApp group. You can add your friends to the WhatsApp group by providing the link. Ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you might not be able to respond. And I'm glad you guys were in this class. I'm glad you guys would have learned a lot because your clients would have been asking questions. Somebody will ask you, okay, what title? Okay, what is happening in the land? Why should I buy it? There are landmarks. I don't know if I'm breaking while talking. I think I see myself fizzling in the screen. But then again, if you can hear me, there are landmarks that makes this property quite a choice place, right? You have the Lagos Food Hall and Logistics Center. You have Film City quite close to it. You have Grace Polytechnic quite close to it. It is like 15 minutes drive away from Ekpe roundabout. Almost every property has been purchased by a real estate company, and that is going to be the new Lagos. Take it or leave it. In the next 10 years, you'll be saying, I live in Ekpe. Once more, I don't know if Dave has anything to say or my colleague Eliola. If there's nothing to say, please let me know so that I can dismiss everybody. Hello, Dave.
Hi. Okay. Thank you very much, Samuel. I think you've nailed it. You said most of it. Spark was exceptional. Thank you, guys. That will be all.
All right, thank you very much, Dave. Hello, guys. Once more, I appreciate your patience. I know it's not because you're jobless that you came into this meeting. We all are looking for something, and I'm glad that I was in this meeting. I'm glad that you joined this meeting. Subsequently, we might have a physical one. Our office is right in Lekki County. If you want to visit us, if you want to know more, you can always reach out to us. We are 100% accessible. Anybody that feels confused, please reach out to me. Once more, thank you for your time. This is an urban welcome to you once again. Have a wonderful weekend and start selling this property. As you leave this call, start posting things. Use these applications, please, guys. Use these applications. Once more, thank you very much. Do have a wonderful weekend
Thank you
and
so much for
Merry
having me.
Christmas.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you,
All
Alban.
right.